Just open google.com and we will see that, okay, how exactly soap based type, okay, web service. So just type football. This is one of the example of football web service. Okay, that this is web service data access football pool. So like how many players are there, how many defenders are there, country wise, club wise. Okay, they have given some kind of API, some kind of web services that, okay, if you want to fetch number of players, okay, or number of goalkeepers from Brazil, okay, so it will give you the complete information about that particular country. Okay, a lot of features are available. They have given in the form of web services. So whenever you need any particular information, send the request and get the response. Request.xml and response.xml. So this is one of the very good example, okay, available on internet. So if you click on this, just type football web service on Google and you click on it, you will see one WSDL. So one file is there, WSDL. WSDL means web service description language. Okay, generally this web service description language is used for SOAP based API. So there are two types of web services, right? SOAP based and REST based. So in whenever we are talking about SOAP, SOAP, right? So yesterday we discussed the same thing. Simple Object Access Protocol. Okay. So whenever we are talking about SOAP, WSDL comes into the picture. WSDL, generally we say that WSDL file. Okay. So the full form of WSDL is Web Service Description Language. What exactly the description of that particular web service? Okay, so you click on it on WSDL, and after clicking on it, you will see this is a web service. See, we are not able to understand what exactly they have written, and no need to understand. Okay, because this is something written by developers, so they will give you this particular file. Okay, and they will give you that kind of a URL like that. Can you see that? And last you can see question mark WSDL is there. It means this is the web service file. It means this is the web, okay, WSDL file. Question mark WSDL, right? So what we have to do, this is WSDL file. You just need to copy this particular URL. But who will provide you this particular URL? This URL will be provided to you by the developers. Okay. So right now they have given one very good web service example, that is football web service. Okay, just go to WSDL, click on it, and you will get this particular URL. Okay, info.wso question mark WSDL. Okay, so this is web service description language, right? And in this particular web service description language, you will get number of, this is a kind of XML file. Can you see that XML tags are available? But we are not bothered about what kind of XML tags they have written. Okay, we just need to bother about this is the URL. Just copy this URL. Okay, and go to your SOAP-UI tool. Open this SOAP-UI tool. We have two sections, left hand side and right hand side. First, we have to create the project. So how to create the project in SOAP-UI? Just go to file. Okay, now which project we have to create? We have to create SOAP project, right? So there are two types of project, right? Two types of web services, SOAP and REST. Okay, so today we are going to cover SOAP based. So just click on SOAP project, and what is your project name and initial WSDL. So don't write anything inside your, in project name. Initial WSDL. So just copy paste whatever the URL will be given to you. Can you see that WSDL is the URL? Question mark WSDL. Make sure that, okay, your URL is ending with question mark WSDL. Okay, and give automatically, it will fetch some project name. You can change your project name also. Let's see. I give football web service evening batch, like that. Okay, football web service evening batch. This is my project name. You can give any project name. Okay, and select this checkbox always. I'll tell you what is the reason behind that, but just simple copy paste this particular URL. So this URL will be given to you by the developers. You are not going to create any URL. Okay, and just click on OK. It will start loading the definition and everything, and then you will see that one project is being created. Can you see that? Football web service evening batch. This particular project is being created. Right, inside this particular project, you will see one I, this info soap binding. This I means interface. So one interface, this is not your Java interface, a simple interface will be there. Info soap binding interface is there. You open this interface and you will see n number of functions. So these things are called functions. All cards, all defenders, all forwards, all games, all goalkeepers, all group competitors, midfields, okay, player names, player with red cards, yellow or red cards, cities, coaches, country name, okay, n number of functions are available of that particular feature, of that particular, let's see, one football data pool is there, and they have given some kind of API. We can use these APIs and you can develop a very good, very good website, and internally you can call these APIs and they will provide the data and you can display that particular API on the URL, I mean on your website. But we are not going to do that because they have given direct APIs. We are going to test, okay, these direct APIs. So first thing is, this is your project. Then we have interface, and then we have number of features. Features means number of methods are available. Okay, and each and every method, let's see, I'll go with all player names. Each and every method is associated with one request. Can you see that? Request one. Okay, each and every method is associated with one request. Can you see that? SOAP, this icon. Okay, SOAP request. Okay, so each and every method you can see all player with red cards, request one. All player with yellow cards, one request is there. Coaches, simple request one. Country names, request one. So each and every method is associated with one request. Right, now let's see. I'll open this all player names, request one. Double click on it. So request one will be open like this. Okay, so this request is having two things. This is your request.xml file. Okay, so this is having two sections here, request and response, input and output. Two sections are there, input and output. Input means whatever you are passing. Yesterday we have seen that diagram, right? We have to pass something, request.xml, and we will get some response.xml. Okay, so we are sending this particular request. See, this is the request. Okay, some XML file is there. We are sending this request. What exactly we need? We need all player names. Okay, we need all football player names available in the world. Okay, and just get the list of all player names. Okay, okay, who plays football. Okay, so all player names, we will send this particular request to whom? To some server, and the server address is this. We will send this particular site footballpool.dataaccess.eu.Europe. Okay, we will send this particular request to this site, and this site will give you some response. Okay, where exactly the response will be displayed? The response will be displayed over here in the response section. Okay, so this is request and this is response. Now, how to send the request now? Now, I got this particular request. Okay, this is my request.xml file. This is XML file, right? So now I have to send this particular request to response. I mean to this particular guy, and this guy will give me the response. Now how to submit? Just click on submit. Can you see that this green icon is there? Submit. Just click on submit. So it will start processing. See, it will doing some process. Okay, it's doing some processing, and you'll see that number of records you are getting. Can you see that? N number of records, right? And you'll see ID 578, player name is Abate from Italy, country flag is this, country flag large is this. Okay, player ID 116. Okay, I mean whatever, I don't know how to pronounce it. Algeria, Ghana, Abdul Majid, he's from Ghana. Okay, Abel, Colombia. Okay, then we have again Ghana, Australia. Okay, Switzerland. So number of players we are getting, n number of players. What? Okay, there are so many players available in the world, right? From different countries, so they are giving all the player names, right? They are giving all the player names. So huge list is coming, a complete list is coming in the form of XML file. Okay, so we are sending that. Okay, I need all player names. Okay, and they will send you the response, and we will check in the response that okay everything is fine or not. So that is your web service testing. Now let's see. I'm okay. My company is creating one website. Okay, you just select okay. I want to see all the player names on my web page. So I'll send this request internally. I'll get this particular data, okay, from this guy, and I display Okay, I'll process this particular data and display on the UI. Okay, so that you can see on the page in the form of web table, paginations are there. Okay, and then you will see, okay, number, let's see, 3000 player names that we are getting, and we are displaying all these 3000 player names on the UI on the web page, right? So now let's see one more example. See, all goalkeepers. Okay, so request one, just double click on it. We will see request one. So I want to check all goalkeepers, which country name. Let's see, I want to pass. So this question mark is your attribute. Remember yesterday we were passing something, name, Tom, age 29 or something like that. So here we have to pass the value. Tag is already there. What is your country name? Okay, for which country you want to find the goalkeepers? I want all goalkeepers from, let's see, Brazil. Okay, from Brazil. Right, from Brazil I want all the goalkeepers. So let's run it, and you will see from Brazil we are getting three records: Jefferson, Julio, and Victor. Okay, Jefferson, not Jefferson. Jefferson, Julio, and Victor. Okay, so we are getting from this. Let's see, Australia or USA. Let's see. From USA we don't have any. They don't have any record for USA. Let's see for India. Let's see. Do they have any record from India? From India, this Rahman, Ahmadi, or whatever. Okay, let's see. Uh, Argentina. Okay, let's see. From Argentina, we have, yes. Okay, three records are available from Argentina. Three goalkeepers are there. Okay, so this is how we are passing some information and we are getting some response. So this is your request.xml and this is your response.xml. So SOAP UI tool is very smart. Whatever the developers they have created, you just need to create a project. One interface is there and you will get n number of functions, methods are there, and for each and every function we have one request. Now let's see, I want to check all forwards from which country. It's asking for country, question mark means we have to fill the value. Okay, so which country? Let's see, from Brazil I want to get the list of all forwards. So submit it and we'll see all forwards from Brazil. See, Brazil, yes, correct. Fred, Joe, and Neymar. Okay, Neymar plays at the position of forward, right? So Neymar, Joe, and Hulk and Fred. Okay, so we're sending some request and getting a response. Is it clear? Okay, so let's see some more examples. Yeah,
Naveen,
yeah, go
how
ahead.
did you start? How did you start this all?
How did I?
How did this all come? Because I missed the
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
start.
See, let me repeat it again. So I created this project. How? Let me. Okay. So simple. What you have to do? You have to go to google.com. Okay, on google.com just type football web service. Okay, because it's really difficult to find some good examples on the internet. Okay, because there is a security issue. Who will provide you the data? Right? They have given this particular data free of the cost. We are accessing the data without paying anything, right? And we are getting the access on. I mean, we are getting access on the entire database of the pool. Okay, of the football pool system, right? So I found a very good example on web
Great.
service, that football web service. There is a in Europe, there's a database is there, and they are handling the entire data over there, and they have given us the web service. So whenever you need some data, just pass the request.xml. We will provide the response. Yesterday we did the same example, right? We will send some request to Go IBO. I mean, from Go IBO to let's see, this guy Indigo.com or AirAsia, right?
Mhm.
AirAsia will send you the response. Same thing. So just click on this first link, and you will get one site was do this WSDL file, WSDL, web service description language. Okay, just click on this WSDL file. Okay, you will get this particular URL. Okay, with question mark WSDL. Copy this URL. We are not bothered about what exactly they have written. Okay, let it be like this because this is a huge XML is there. Okay, so this entire XML will be converted into interface and functions automatically in SOAP UI. Just copy this thing, open your SOAP UI tool, again go to file, click on new SOAP project. So we have to create one project here. Click on new SOAP project. Okay, so initial WSDL. So just copy paste. How will you get to know that okay this is a WSDL URL? Because question mark WSDL is there at the end of the URL. Right? You can give any project name. Let's see, I'm giving test web service. Click on OK. So it will start. It will load all the definition, and you will see that in test definition, this is test definition, and we have one interface is there. Open this interface. With this particular interface, we have each and everything: all cards, all defenders, all functions, all forwards, all games. Okay, so number of functions are available. All card is a function. This is the project. This is the interface. This is the function, and this is the request.
Right.
Right now, whenever you have to send some request, let's see, same thing I did here. Evening batch, football web service evening batch. Let's see, I want to send some requests related to next game. Let's see what exactly they're asking. Okay, so it's not asking for any input, just send this request. So let's see, we are getting some output or not. So next game they have given, I don't know what, how to. Next game is Germany, and okay, I don't know what exactly the information they are giving, because we are not bothered about the functionality of this particular feature, right? So we just see that okay, we are sending some request and getting the response. Okay, so let's try some other examples. Stadium names. I want to check stadium names. Okay, again we are not sending any input. Why? Because it's not asking for any input, right? So just click on submit, and stadium names are there. See, it's giving you some stadium names here,
Mm.
right? Stadium name result is there, and these are the number of child tags are available inside this parent tag. Inside this parent tag, right? Similarly, let's see. I
So, so,
Yeah,
so Naveen, these are the different functions, right? So we can use one function at a one time,
one time mean.
like these are the different type of functions. So we
Mhm.
can use only one function at a time,
Yeah, at a time
like we
you can
need
send
to.
only one request in web service, like in SOAP UI. Okay, at a time
Okay,
you can work with, let's see, you can close it. Let's see, I close all the services once again. Okay, and let's see, again I'll check all goalkeepers. So at a time you can send only one. It's not like parallelly you are doing everything. Okay, so now it's asking for Argentina, like country name. Initially it was like that. Okay, so whenever you're finding any question mark, just remove this question mark, and what exactly you're looking for, country name, Brazil. Okay, and just send the request. So at a time we can send only one request. Okay, so with respect to Brazil, we are getting three records. Three record means three goalkeepers strings we are getting. Okay, so this is all. So this is called request, and this is called response, not XML. So yesterday we have seen that one thing important is this is a simple. This is not a simple XML files. If it is simple XML file, then anyone can hack it, right? Anyone can. There's a security issue, threatening issue is this, that some guy is there having wrong intention, and immediately he can access this particular information, and whatever the information we are getting, okay, from this particular server, okay, they can attack and they can get this information, so they can hack it, okay, from the hackers. So to avoid these kind of things, so if you see that three important things are there: SOAP envelope, can you see that envelope, SOAP header, and body. So these are the three SOAP envelope tags are available. Okay, so they will ask you at the time of interview what are the different envelope tags. So we have envelope, header, and body. So due to this thing, okay, we are providing some security, okay, to the web service request, okay, that no one can hack it, no one can, okay, steal the information. Same thing in the response XML also, we have given envelope and body. Okay, some SOAP XML tags we have given SOAP based. Can you see that SOAP? It means this is not a normal XML file. Okay, this is SOAP based XML file. Okay, so okay, so that's why these are the different headers and I mean, envelope tags we have to provide the security. Okay, so this is about this interface. We have number of things. Now we never worked with inside the. I mean, we never work within the interface. So how exactly we have to write the test cases? Now we have to write the test cases. So what exactly your work like? Okay, a manager will see that. Okay, I want to see for Brazil how many records are there. So you will check that. Okay, for Brazil, 3 records should be there. Okay, Jefferson, Julio, and Victor. So let's say it's showing 10 results, or it's not showing anything. So then it's a bug. It's an issue. So that is the kind of work you have to do. Okay, with respect to web services, that we are getting appropriate data or not. On the basis of our input, we are getting correct data or not. Okay, and total number of records we are getting. Right now, total number of records means 3 records are we are getting. For total number of records we are getting. Okay, and what exactly data we are getting? Are we getting any data or not? Sometimes it happens that okay, it does not send any record. Okay, let's see. I'll pass 123. So this is wrong information, right? 123 is not a country name, right? It's asking for country name, and I pass 123, but 123 is not a country name, right? So it should handle these kind of situation also. If I'm passing 123, it should not display anything, or it will give you a proper message or whatever. Let's see how exactly it's responding. So see, it's responding for 123 some random data. So there is a bug in this particular application, right? Let's see. I'll pass some special character like this, okay, and then I'll send. Okay, let me close and open it again. All forwards. Thanks for Grazie. You can remove the response from here. Instead of Brazil, let's say I'm passing 123 once again. Country name is 123 and let's have the request. Oh, we are getting for 123 country also, it's sending some data. Okay, so it means this is the wrong information. And let's see, I'm passing test 123. Again, I'm getting some random data. So although we are not bothered about what is the functionality of this web service because we haven't written, okay, and we are not bothered about it because we are not responsible for the functionality of this application. Okay, we are just taking this as an example to understand the web service, right? So we will pass number of things like test 123. Let's see, I'll pass some spatial keywords and then we'll check what is the response. So with spatial keywords, see, it's still giving some record. So there's a bug in the application that okay, we are passing some okay random country name or okay, and wrong country name in the form of spatial characters or something, and still we are getting the results. So this should not be done, right? We are getting Islam, Slimani, Nabil, Hilas, and LRB, and then I don't know what else. Okay, so this is a bug in the application. But okay, this particular web service is not working fine. Okay, so let's take one more example. What is full team info? Let's see. Okay, it's asking for team name. Uh, team name. So what should be the team name? Can anyone give me the team name? Who is a football fan here? So team name. Let's see. Let's see Brazil team name. Let's see what exactly it's written. See, for Brazil team, they are giving the complete data. We have 3 goalkeepers, right? Coach is this, country flag is this, team name, I mean, name is Brazil, and we have number of defenders. Okay, see, Dani Alves is from Brazil, right? Number of defenders, we have these number of midfielders, and forwards we have Neymar, Joe, and Hulk and Fred. Okay, Neymar, Joe, Hulk, and Fred. Midfielders we have these. Okay, and we have defenders, and we have goalkeepers. This guy is the coach. Okay, and coach, country flag, and name country football team name is Brazil. Right. Let's see for Argentina. Okay, let's try Argentina. So for Argentina, see for Argentina, okay, we have forwards Messi. Messi is there. Okay, in forward. Okay, and again midfielders, all defenders, goalkeepers, coach is this. Okay, so we are getting the complete information. So you can process this information and you can display on the UI on your application. Right. So we don't have any direct connectivity on the database. Okay, so we have this particular web service. This particular web service will interact with the database, okay, and get the information from the database, and then it will be displayed on the UI, okay, on your screen. Right. Same thing for cricket also. Okay, I want to select cricket crickinfo.com. They work okay. They work like that. And crickinfo.com, crickbuzz.com. Okay, I want to see that how many players are there in India team. Okay, so just select India. Okay, from here. But from the web services point of view, I am the end user. Okay, customer won't be able to see what exactly the web service is working internally. Okay, at the backend side, we are able to see only the complete UI page, a very good look and feel is so good, and the complete proper alignments are there, good look and feel with images and everything in the form of web application. We are able to see that. Okay, but how exactly internally they're working? They're working like that. I'll pass team name is India and I'll get all the information. Okay, bowlers, batsmen, and goalkeepers. I mean, not goalkeepers, sorry, wicket keepers. Okay, so like that, they have a lot of web services which will interact with the data, I mean, database, fetch the data from there, and display on the UI. Okay, okay. Now, how to test? As I told you that in SOAP UI, so in SOAP UI, we never work with interfaces. Let it be like this. Okay, interfaces, just don't touch your interfaces. For a practice point of view, you can open your interface and see the request is okay, how exactly request and response, okay, structure, we can see that, but we never work with I. Okay, this I interface. This is a duplicate interface, so you can remove this interface. There is no use of that. Okay, so I have an interface, one project interface, an interface number of methods, and each and every method is associated with one request. Now, what we have to do if you want to work in SOAP UI with respect to this particular project, right click on this project. We have to create one test suite. How to create this? Right click over here, go to new test suite. So we have to create number of test cases. Let's see, I want to create new test suite, and my test suite name is um, football football web service. Football web service test suite number one.
Naveen, before we start the code over here, when I tried to download the soap download yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
now I see it said ready API. So is it
Sorry,
true?
you're not able to download it.
No, I downloaded it, but the pro version now I see the name as Ready API
Okay.
1.1. So
Okay.
and there's so many tabs and it is very confusing. So
No. I think you have downloaded the wrong version. Okay, I'll let you know. Okay, after the session, I'll just share your screen. Okay.
yeah.
So simple. Let's see. Specify name of test suite. We have to create test suite. So how to create? Let me repeat again. Just right click on your project. Okay, and just right click. Go to test suite, and whatever test suite you want to give some appropriate name. Football web service test suite number one. Click on OK. Okay, so you will see that one test suite is being created. Inside this test suite, we can create n number of test cases. So let's see, I want to create first test case. Right click, new test case. So what is my test case name? Let's see, all player named test case. Right, so this is my test case. All player names, and click on OK. Okay, and then you will see that inside this particular test suite, one all player name test case is being created. Okay, so what is the hierarchy again? Project. Inside this project, we have one interface, but we never work inside the interface. And then we have football web service test suite. This is the test suite we have created. Inside this test suite, we have created one test case. Test case means this right green sign is there. Okay, and then open this test suite. We will find three steps are there. Steps, load test, and security test. So this is out of the scope for us. Load test and security testing, we are not going to do that. Load test means that how much load we can provide, okay, for this particular web service and all. So we are not going to test load test and security test. It's out of scope for us for this particular training as well, and no need to learn load test and security test because we are functional testers. We never do load test and security test. Okay. For now, we are bothered about test steps. So just right click on your test steps, go to add step, and we have to add one step. Which step? SOAP test request. SOAP based, right? SOAP. Can you see that? SOAP. Okay. What is your specified name? Okay. Let's see. My request is all player names request. Okay. And click on OK. And then it will give you the list of the complete list of okay functions. So we have to select all player names, whatever the appropriate test case you have created, and then all player names I have to select it from here. This is my method name, function name, and click on OK. Okay, so this is your name, yes, and click on OK. And now you will get the request. So this is a hierarchy. See, once again, project, then test suite, then one test case is there, then one test step is there. What is your test step name is? All player name request. Now here you will see the request. Okay, now here we will pass okay all player names and just submit it, and you will get all player names. Okay, all player names you are getting. Right. Let's say similarly, I want to create one more step. So just right click, go to add test step, again test request, and let's see test request is all midfields. Okay, and this is all midfields. Yeah, that's it. Click on OK. All midfields. This is I have to select. Click on OK. This is your test case name. Okay, so it will create one more test case here. All midfields. Okay, I have to give country name. Let's see, country name. I'll give Brazil. Okay, and click on submit. So you are getting the result, right? So let's change this. Let me close this again. Okay, so football, then all instead of all player names, I'll rename it. Better give all player names. Okay, I'll give football web service test cases. So we have football web service project, then test suite, then test cases folder is there, and inside the test cases we have two test cases, all player names and all midfields. So you can add n number of test cases. Simple again, right click on test step, add test step, test request. Right now this time I'll see all red cards players. Okay, so all red cards, see players with red cards. Click on OK, click on OK. No, once again. So just pass sorted by name or sorted by red cards or whatever. Send the request, get the response. Okay, so right now we have three test cases. 1, 2, and 3. Three requests we have. Okay, one test case. Inside this one test case, we have three requests. Okay, so you can create n number of test cases, n number of test suites. Let's see, I want to create one more. So this is my test suite. I want to create one more test suite. Let's see. Football web service. Suite number 2. Click on OK. So one more test suite is created. Now I want to create one test case here. Let's see, one test case is football web service, alpha and test cases. Click on OK. So you'll see now we have this particular project. We have one test suite number one. Inside the test suite, we have one test case, right? We have football web service test case. Inside the test case, we have football web services test cases. Okay. So in inside this particular test case, how many steps are there? 0 steps right now. So we can create one more step, add step, test request, and let's see all players with yellow card. Click on OK, and all players with yellow cards. Click on OK. Okay. So you will see that all players with yellow card is also displayed. Right. So we can create inside a project. We can create n number of test suites. Inside the test suite, I can create n number of test cases also. Inside the test case, I can create n number of test request. Okay, steps. Got it? So always remember this hierarchy. The hierarchy is like this. See, hierarchy is like this. We have project. They will ask you at the time of interview. Then we have okay, project, and then we have test suite number one, and then test suite number two. Like this, we can create project. We can create n number of test suites. Let's see, test suite number one, test suite number. Okay, inside this test suite, I can have n number of test cases. Test cases one. Let's see, test cases 1, 2, and 3. And you have to understand this hierarchy. It's very simple. Okay, test case number 3. Okay, and in test suite number 2, this is my test suite number 2. So test suite is associated with this is like this, and again we have some 3 test cases in test suite number 2 also. And for each and every test case, we have number of request. Okay, test request. Let's see, test request number 1, test request number 2, test request number 3. Okay, for each and every test case, we can have multiple test requests. For each and every test suite, we can have n number of test cases. For a particular project, we can have n number of test suites. Right, so you can create like this hierarchy. You can create like this, like this, like this. So we have test suite number 1, then test suite number 2, then we have test suite number 3, then we have test suite number 4 in a single project. Okay, in this particular single project, we have this is one project. Inside this particular project, okay, we have number of test suites, and for each and every test suite, we have number of test cases, and for each and every test case, we have number of requests like this. Okay, different requests we can create. Okay, so this is the structure. Okay, in SOAP 2, same thing we created. We have one project and 2 test suites we have created. We have one project. You see, 2 test suite, number 1, number 2. Okay, test suite number 1 and number 2. And in first test suite, we have one test case, only one test case, only one test case. Inside this particular test case, we have how many requests? 3 requests. Can you see that? 1, 2, and 3 requests. Okay, so you can create like this. Okay, any confusion? Any doubts in the structure of project creation, test case creation, test suite creation, and all? Okay. Okay, so it's very simple. They will ask you at the time of interview that how will you create the structure. Okay, project structure and test case structure. So you have to give the answer like this. Okay. Okay. Now I want you guys. I'm giving you 5 minutes. If you guys have downloaded SoapUI, just create the structure like this. At least like this. Create one project. Create two test suites, and at least for each and every test suite, create three test cases. Okay, and create multiple test requests. At least two or three test requests. I want to see how exactly you are creating. If you have downloaded SoapUI tool, please do this thing. I want to see how exactly you are doing. Okay, and Radhika, what exactly you have downloaded? I don't know what exactly. Okay, so if you want to share your screen with me, please share. I want to see. I'm making a presenter. And others, please create one project. Okay, just type on Google Football Web Service, get the WSDL file URL, and import it.
I downloaded from this site.
Okay,
This one, Soap UI NG Pro Track.
okay,
And then it looks like this.
API. Okay, okay. You do one thing. Just go to file. No, no, not here. In this ready API. Go to file.
File.
Yeah, go to file. Here is the option, right? Create new soap project.
Mhm. Okay.
Okay. So from okay, so I downloaded actually SoapUI tool. You have downloaded Ready API 1.3.1. That is, I mean, again the same thing. Ready API is a combination of multiple things, so it doesn't matter. Ultimately, features and everything will remain same. So don't worry about those things. Okay.
Okay.
So now you open. Okay, let's see. You open Google.com.
Yeah, that I know that.
Okay, let's do it right now. See. Okay. For the wall of service. Yeah. Click on the first link. Okay. Click on this WSDL. Copy this URL. Make sure that question mark WSDL is there. Yes, it's there. Okay. Copy paste here. Give some project name. Okay. Click on OK.
Okay, so these are my interfaces with the green arrows I see here.
These are your interfaces. So just delete
Yeah.
this info soap binding 1 2. This is a duplicate interface. Some problem with web service. So just delete. Right click and remove it. Okay. And open this interface. Okay. Click on, let's see, all defenders. The arrow. Okay. Not here, not here. Yeah, here.
Yes.
Okay. Just open the arrow and click on, double click on it. Request one. Yeah. Click on it. And click on the, actually it's from. Just click on XML. No, not here, not here. This is the response side. In the request side, click on XML. Yes. Okay. And give the country name. Let's see, Brazil. B capital. And submit it. Click on submit button is there, right? Submit it, and let's see you're getting the response. Right, so you're getting the response.
Yeah, so maybe I was not selecting the XML, so I thought I'm seeing something else.
Okay, no issues. Okay, so just create the under this project, just create test suite project. I mean test suite, test cases, and request. Okay, just practice with those things.
Naveen,
Yeah.
uh, actually, we created the project in the SOAP UI, but in this Ready API, which version I downloaded, we cannot add the test case. When I right click on that, it doesn't showing the new test case.
You want to share a screen with me?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Oh, you cannot create the test case. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, we cannot create a test case in this.
No, we. Oh. then it's a problem. Okay, do one thing. Open this project. Open this project, and now right click on Football Web Service. Right click and new VIRT. No. Okay, you just leave it. Now right hand side section. Can you see this plus icon is there? Okay, remove this. Yeah, remove in the right hand side section. Remove this right click. Okay, this window. One plus sign is there, right? Can you see that one plus sign is there?
Yeah.
Oh no, this is to add the property. No. I think then we have to.
Add to test.
No, but just go to file. Once again, file. And no, here also. But how is it possible? They have removed it or what? Because um, new project. You created new project or new SOAP project?
New soap project.
New SOAP project. Okay, but some options should be there. I'm not sure about Ready API. Okay, let's. I think it should be there. Just remove this. Um, if you select the project, okay, just go to this project option is available, right? File, edit, view, project option is available.
Yeah, file edit view project
Okay,
option is
click on it.
available.
Click on it. Click on this project. Yeah, click on it. And click on project settings. No, how is it possible? It should be there, otherwise, how will you write the test cases? Okay, we do one thing. Just cancel it. One option is available. I can see that SOAP UI NG Pro is available, right? Just click on it. Yeah, just click on it. Okay, and now check. Select and right click.
New test suite.
Yeah,
Yeah.
now it's available, right? New test suite.
Yeah.
Okay, Varun, follow the same thing. SOAP UI NG
Yeah, yeah.
is available. And now click on new test suite. Give, let's see, yeah, test suite number one. That's fine. Click on OK. Okay, and again right click on test suite one. Go to new.
New test.
Yes, test case is also available. Okay, let's see test case one. Okay, again right click on test case number one. And add step. We have an option SOAP request. First option. Okay, and let's see all player names. Give any request name. All player names. Click on OK and select all player name and from all player names. Click on OK and click on OK. Okay, now click on XML. Okay, now send the request. Okay, now it's coming. Okay, so you have to click on SOAP UNG if you're working with Ready API.
Okay.
Okay, so Varun, you able to do that?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, cool. So guys, please create it. Send me the screenshot. Okay, or okay, one more thing. Last thing is, okay, let me share my screen. Okay, see. Now I want to save this project. This is SOAP UI tool, right? And this is my project. I want to save it. So simple. We have an option is available. Save project as. So this particular project will be saved as .xml file. Let's say I want to save it on my desktop. Okay, evening batch OPI project.xml file and click on save. So it will be saved as an XML. So if I send you this particular XML file, you can directly import this XML file, okay, into your SOAP UI tool. Okay, just go to file and click on import project. Select this from my desktop. Okay, from my desktop, select this particular file. Okay, .xml file. Where it is, we have saved on data text investment. Here it is. Okay, let me save it again. Save project as on my, sorry, on my desktop I have to save it. Okay, save it, and once it's been saved, if I send you this XML file, what do you have to do? Just go to file, import the project, and this is a project. Just select it and click on open. So automatically you will see that, see, football web service evening batch, the entire structure will be displayed to you. Okay, so I'll send you this XML file also. So once you import this, automatically the entire project structure and everything, test cases and test suite and everything will be displayed. See, will be imported automatically with the same structure, with the same hierarchy. Okay, so I'll send you this particular .xml file also. Okay, but meanwhile you can also create your own project, own test cases and test suites and so forth. Okay, tomorrow we will see that, okay, how to execute the test cases, how to put number of assertions, how to validate those things, okay, with respect to web services. And then we will take one example of REST API. See, so there are a number of steps, different kind of request. Can you see the test request and SOAP and REST? Right now we will be working upon SOAP and REST only in this training. Why? Because we never use these things. JDBC, AMF, okay, property, conditional, delay, and all these things. We don't use these things. These are very advanced things. People are dedicatedly working upon the security point of view or something like that. Okay, then only they will use these kind of things. Property transfer properties and JDBC request. We don't do that. We only focus upon SOAP and REST. Okay, because we are from functional testing background, so we never work upon the AMF and JDBC request. Okay, we are bothered about only SOAP and REST because there are two types of web services: SOAP based and REST based. In fact, in your job description also, 99.99% cases you will find SOAP and REST only. Okay, not so it's a huge, okay, number of features are available, but we are not bothered about each and every feature of SOAP UI tool because security people also they are using the same tool, developers also they are using the same tool, and these performance testing and the load testing point of view also they are using the same tool, SOAP UI. So they have designed this particular tool like that. Okay, so it's not like for us. Okay, some of the things are in scope. Okay, for the learning point of view, for the project point of view also, these things are enough for you guys. Okay, so that's all from my side for today, and tomorrow we will see how to put number of assertions, and then one more session on REST API. I think then this OPA tool will be over. Okay, any doubts? Okay, again, then I'll see you tomorrow then.
Thank you.
Thanks, man. Bye-bye.